welcome back to Tales of Arise. Last time we met Shion and started and Calaglia and started on working towards. Is it just me or is this overpowering? Or am I just not hearing myself? I guess I'm just not hearing myself. At any rate, today we continue on. We should be going after Balseph. After possibly picking up a few more side quests. Let's see. There's a side quest over here.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
And we probably will, Shion.
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through Sandinus Ravine to get here, right? Is that Ziggle still out there? Big eye, looks like an insect with wings, has sides for arms. Yeah, we saw it. Looked pretty big and tough to boot. That's the one. Hard to feel safe knowing it's out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver the comeuppance are going to enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Yep, Zuggle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We could use them to make new weapons and stand up to the Rena a little better, even with our astral art handicap. With the odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that big's bound to go beyond my capabilities. If only there were a good way to beat it. Hang on while I double check something. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Up. Okay, good. But something that big's bound to be. Okay, yeah. We'll take it on. I don't see the harm in us checking it out. Do you hear what you're saying? We've got enough to worry about as it is without even more danger. Your Renan pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zuggle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away. How should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it still will be you guys, eventually. Once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? You can bring other people along with you to help, of course. Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. I think they're telling us to wait on this one. Excuse me, need to blow my nose. Is there any other side quests? Not at the moment. Okay then. Then continue the story it is.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten. Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me? Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there.
But with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon guards.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
I guess we're going this way then. No? Up top? I guess we are going this way.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here too?
Hey!
I always assume there's Zugals anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all the... In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you, too. Sound fair?
Right.
Yeah, alright. Don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights. That'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure you do it often. Got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gauge is full, press the corresponding direction to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterwards and restore AG when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically, it can be filled faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Iron Mask's boost attack, Iron Blade, initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zugal shouldn't be a problem, right?
Oh, give it a shot. It's on! You're mine!
A freezing storm! Ice tornado!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage! Take this!
A
You're
freezing
finished!
storm! Ice tornado!
Take this!
Shion's boost attack. Wing Clip. Fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shion's rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them.
Flyers! This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. This one's mine. Where are you going?
Oh, I should be doing it twice. Okay.
Here is mine.
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Start up!
By the
You're mine! You're finished!
Looks like she's ready again. Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle.
This one's mine.
Here I come! You're finished! You're on!
I'm only getting started.
Here I come! You're finished! Here I come!
A freezing
You're
storm.
on! Here I come! You're finished!
This is
You
I
escape!
never miss.
It's over! Strike! Here I come! You're finished!
By the power.
You're
Poised
mine!
and ready. Hear me, flame of fury.
Take it.
Burning.
Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those were easy ones. I know, I know.
This could be useful.
You can hardly
Shinies,
see anything
shinies
from
everywhere.
here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
I was about to do that, but
Hey, Shio.
first...
Where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
It's all on how you use them.
What's this thing?
Ooh, potatoes. More shinies. Sweet. I don't have any other weapons for him, do I? I do. However, I'm not sure how much I want to equip that at the moment. That seems overpowered for this early on. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. Might make it possible to do the giant Zoogle quest though. 500 gold.
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
There's the jump button.
We're so high up.
And her run button. Okay. That's convenient too.
Get lost!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Shiny, shiny. Potato, potato, potato. I guess these buggers aren't going to last.
I'll take you all on.
Going.
Take this.
Here I go.
Sonic
I'm
thrust.
only getting started.
Rising
Well,
Wyvern.
insects should stay on the ground.
Mirage. Huh? We got fire.
I've got this.
It's over.
Let a marksman handle
Here
it.
I come. All yours.
I'm ready.
You're mine. It's over. Rising Wyvern. You're mine. You're finished. Severing wing. We're in good form.
More wheat. That is a dead end, so we will head that way.
Out of our way.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern. Strike. Mirage. That button is driving me mad.
They've got me surrounded.
You picked the wrong fight.
By the power of water.
Take this.
This one's mine.
Huh? You're mine.
Take it.
Rising
This is
Wyvern.
it.
Sonic thrust. Here I come.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday. Get lost!
Pierce through. Rising Wyvern. Ha! Ha!
Ice tornado!
Mirage. You're mine. Ha! You're mine. You're finished. Take this. You're finished. Take this. Ha! Here I come. No escape.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Buzzards.
An opponent like this should be easy. Come one, come all. Mirage! You're mine! Sonic thrust! You're finished! Take this! You're finished! Take this!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Take this! You're finished! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth it.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Seems about right to me.
Why not?
I won't forgive you!
Take this! You're finished!
I
Ed? Strategy. Healing and support arts when fighting, restore HP when items when low on CP. I guess this is just for everyone. Okay.
Here I come! It's over! This one's all mine! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
I never miss!
Here I come! It's over!
Cyan instant!
You try harder! Stay away from my friend!
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
Yeah, except now I'm down my healer. Let's see. Items. These are just the newest items. Life model. Miraculous medicine that heals KO for one ally during battle, as well as restore 800. Uses max HP when used. Highly effective. Consuming it gives the user a burst of newfound energy. Wait, I can only. Oh, because she's not actually down. No. Stores CP. Was it those guys over there growling? Oh, it's these guys over here. Oh, they've seen me. What's this over here? Oh, I'm right by him again. It is yet to be up here. I've been this way already? Oh, doesn't look like it can go that way just yet.
Right, here goes!
I'll still investigate though.
Rising Wyvern, you're mine! Mirage, you're finished!
Burning strike!
You're mine! Mirage, you're mine!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I can't even talk to him. No. We've got some mean Zoogles locked up further in. We're keeping a close eye on them to make sure not a single one breaks loose. Well, I guess we'll have to come back later then. Run, run, as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
No choice. Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine! I'm knocked up! Take it! You're together. That wasn't even a problem.
Lavender. Herb that it takes raises attack when used.
What's this thing?
What's this stone symbol? Well, I guess only one thing to do. Let's go check it out. Oh, is it just telling me when this is respawned? Cart and this doesn't look like there's enough water for anything to be living in there. Like at least here it's up to his knees. This just feels like a giant puddle. Barely up to his ankles.
I won't forgive you.
Oh, golem.
Enough!
Gemini Aqua.
Come and face
Let
me!
the marksman handle this. Mega Ray. Gemini Aqua. I never miss.
It's over!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Some large enemies have a glowing orange. Oh, that was close.
Here, let me help.
Spirit cores that can be destroyed after taking such amount of damage.
Freezing storm.
That thing does massive amounts of damage.
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Thank you, Xion.
Here I go.
Take this!
It's over.
Crush!
Mega Ray.
Here I come!
Gemini Aqua.
Mirage!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Yeah, so this is another tutorial campfire.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
Dubbing and subbing this game must be a nightmare. Double ingredients for plus 90% to cooking. I don't think it's going to let me cook anything else. A curry bun. Dish that combines mabo tofu and curry within a doughy bun. Not even the pickiest eater on Dana can resist its chewy, spicy goodness. That assumes that someone can tolerate spicy food? Trademark dish sold at a particular food stall. Its carefully chosen ingredients and preparation make it nothing short of divine. Now that sounds much more in my speed. Eastern rice, an extremely popular dish to order at a certain eatery. Its combo of hot rice topped with heaps of meat leaves all who feast on it utterly satisfied. Fresh, colorful fruit laid between two slices of bread, soft gingerbread. Preparing an excellent plate requires mastery of a wide array of dishes. Gentle dish made by simply boiling wheat in water. Though it's sure to keep one full, there's hardly any flavor to speak of.
All done. Come and eat.
And some tea. Tiny amount?
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
You can have anything spicy I got. Shion, Speedy Chef. Counter edge. A perfect evade or perfect guard. Or after a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. That might be... Restore CP at the end of the battle when all the effects from cooking are active. Interesting. That might be something worth saving up for.
Well, off we
go.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk...
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not to let your guard down either way.
Agreed. I don't know about you, but I'm not looking to hang around here any longer than necessary.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! You're on! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Blazing storm!
Here I come! You're finished! Take this! You're finished!
It's in the sky! It's
Rising
mine!
Wyvern! It's over! You're on! Take this! Strike!
This whole Bright Eyes thing keeps putting me in mind of Brandon
This could be useful.
Sanderson's Stormlight Archives and the Bright Lords. What's this? This is where we come back. Or is this the way we progress?
No choice! You're mine!
I never miss!
Take this!
I'm only
You're
getting
on!
started!
Here I come!
Water!
Pierce through! Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
You're on! All yours! Take this! Sonic thrust!
What was that, Zeke? What was that? Oh, are you coughing? Are your allergies getting to you, buddy? Hello, Belle. We got puppy appearances. Even if you're sitting right up next to my chair, it's a little difficult to pet your body. You two are craving attention right now, aren't you? Yeah, that's a little easier to get. Oh! My lap visit, huh? Puppy scratches. Climb into my lap, why don't you? You want help? There we go. Now you're in my lap. Are you going to curl up? Got two puppies and they both love being in laps. Even though they're a bit big for laps. Now let us continue on while I have this oversized baby in my lap. Okay, so I think I went the way I'm supposed to go, so I'm going to go back and go the way I'm not supposed to go.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
And that's why I like going off the beaten path. You want to turn in my lap, Bell Bell? Excuse me, I will have to be right back. I will put on the starting short. Okay, we're back. Some doggo got into something they shouldn't have. Let's see. Is this the way I need to go? No, that's where I came. What's in here? Another chest. How do we get over there?
We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
I mean, to be fair, what she has on right now isn't exactly meant for battle.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Thrust! Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
Your mother! No escape! Rising Wyvern! Thrust!
Where are you going?
Sonic thrust!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
This way? I think this way. Shiny. This is the way down. Elevator. Put a pin in that.
No choice! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come! I'll take you all on! Take this! Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I come! No escape!
I can feel my precision improving.
Is the game penalizing me for playing on story mode? Wait, I don't know if I went and interacted with that thing. Alright. Oh, shut something off. Did it shut that off? Sure. We'll go back and click it.
Phew, what a rush.
An opponent like this should be easy. Sonic thrust! Here I come! It's over!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. What's this for?
Cameraman. Okay, and then I don't have to go back down to the bottom to get back up. I go around here though. Residential court. Don't have much choice, so.
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Noble Rose, an old-fashioned rifle found in some Brennan ruins. Its beauty belies its rich strength, allowing it to function even in harsh environments. Noble Scarlet, old-fashioned dress armor made on Lenegus that boasts uninhibited mobility without sacrificing its beautiful, elegant appearance. Scarlet Tiara, an old-fashioned tiara made on Lenegus. Its angular appearance is designed to complement dress armor.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nave thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Oh, these guys?
Out blip on our radar.
There.
We technically leave the area and not respawn all the enemies.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
Fast travel. As you pass through campgrounds and other locations, you'll unlock fast travel points. To them instantly, open the map list from the area and pick a point. Note, some areas may be inaccessible at certain times in the story.
We've reached our destination.
Another side quest. Hey, you're that iron mask that Zephyr brought in, yeah? Can I ask you for a small favor? Sure. What is it?
Yeah!
I appreciate you being so quick to help. Here's the deal. We're running short on food. Okay, granted, it's something of an ongoing problem around here. The soil around here doesn't have much to offer, and our crops are usually doing even worse than usual lately. I won't ask you to go fetch anything crazy. Just some wheat and potatoes would help plenty. Hand
How's
over the
this?
food. Would this be enough to tide you over? We found it outside town. It's exactly what I'm looking for. You sure I can have it? As much as we need fresh food that grows out in the wild, I can't just ask anyone to go around picking it with what with the Zoogles running around. So don't mind if I go ahead and help myself to what you've got. You are a big help. We couldn't afford to risk stirring up a hornet's nest, reducing the Bright Eyes cut and all. With all this extra food, now we can feed all the kiddos who've had to go hungry of late. Glad to hear it. Just happy to do what I can to help. I might not be able to see your face, but I can tell you're a good soul. I don't have much to offer in return, but I can teach you a recipe that's really easy to prepare, if you like. You're talking about the one that uses wheat. I already know that. Okay, in that case, how about a potato recipe? This one's is also simple to fix and tastes good. It's a lifesaver when you're real hungry.
Thanks.
Sounds good. I'll give it a shot sometime. Great, you absolutely should. Can't operate in tip-top shape on an empty stomach.
Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Crap!
Zephyr, we've got a huge problem. Something bigger than our attack on Balseph's castle? Because I don't have time to worry about anything else, right? Yes, bigger than that. The Bright Eyes. They've started massacring folks all over Calaglia.
What?
It must be after her master core. Guess the enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. They must be if they're willing to kill the slaves they need to harvest astral energy. Mozgul got hit real bad.
Way.
What? Are you sure about that? Positive. It's the closest town to where we attacked them earlier. Feel bad for our people there, but them's the brakes. Bastards!
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Guess we gotta get there as quickly as possible. stop me going to go after shinies.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Mosgul.
Doc, cool. Everyone, please be safe.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Let me help.
Eat dirt! I won't show you any mercy! You've got spirit!
This one's mine. Who wants to go
You're
next?
mine! You're mine! You're finished!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine! I owe you one. Here I come! It's over! Mirage! Take it! Covering way! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage! You're dead! You're mine! You're finished!
Seems about right to me.
Is there anything I can pick up in here? Ooh, a chest. Grilled mushrooms or something. Ooh.
You think it
that-
might be
that sounds
useful?
interesting.
We should try it and see how it turns out.
Is there a campfire? Apparently not.
Now you'll learn!
Mess with my friends, will you?
You just crossed the wrong line!
They really don't give.
Hearts. Demon Fang fires a shockwave that runs along the ground. Go. Well. Right. There we go. Sure, we'll try.
What do they?
Now you'll learn! Damn it, Bennett! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Hey, hang in there. Hey! Damn it!
That was a bit of a waste.
Too late.
Stop! Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time.
Get back, Cole!
Doc,
Cole, stop! Not if I can help it!
Cyan instant!
Win!
I'm only getting started.
Here I come! It's over! You're mine!
Blazing storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Ice tornado!
Mirage! Take this!
Here's a healing arm.
Strike!
First
I
aid!
owe you one! Here I come! Demon Fang!
Cyan instant!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Blue escape!
There!
Mirage!
Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword.
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too.
Turn to Uzelbeck. Seeing as the danger's past, I suppose we can take our time a little bit.
We've reached our destination.
An opponent like this should be easy.
You're mine! Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern! Blue escape!
Instant!
Mirage!
Magna Ray!
Take this! It's over! You're mine! It's over! Here I come! It's over!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Out of our way! Well then, let's keep moving.
Pepper, huh?
An opponent like this should be easy. Now you... Finish! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Go! I'm only getting started.
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! Take this! Eat death! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! You're finished! Try harder! Take this! It's over! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Take this! You're finished! Demon Tang! No escape! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Mirage! Take this! It's over!
Freezing
Here
storm!
I come! Take this!
Any injuries?
Okay, I'm still picking it up. Stood up because starting to get tired and yawning, so at the very least blood will be flowing properly while me standing. There. Adjusting the monitor mount. There's another chest over here.
What's this thing?
That antidote rock. What pepper looks like.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, trying to help you is a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hey, Iron Mask, can I have a minute of your time?
What's wrong?
Hey, Dairon, what do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? I'm starting to get worried about how your weapon's holding up. I would be too with how rusty his weapon is. After all, you're about to fight Balseph. You'll need to be prepared for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith here on site. You should see what he's got tempered.
Got it.
Alright, I'll make sure to remember that. Start quest. Forging from scratch. Give priority, display priority to quest you just accepted. Yes. Because I don't expect to be doing the other quests soon. Blacksmith at the end. Over here. There we go.
Hey,
You the blacksmith here?
yeah.
Yep. Dairon filled me in. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons for the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge you the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Craft weapon. Crude longsword or longsword. Sword made by combining Zoogle parts, though hardly a looker with all the monster bits exposed. If nothing else, it's sturdy and easy to use. Yeah, kind of wild that it's stronger than this. By a fair margin, too, looks like. Yeah, about 20 in each stat. We are missing a part to make that. I'm curious as to where I could get that. Let's... Tales of Rise. Astral. Crystal Green. Turn their attention to Glannymead Castle. Okay, so it looks like we can't quite get it yet. Yeah, there are chests. Apparently there are some in the chests in the castle. So yeah, for now I guess we're just stuck with the longsword. Another astral crystal grain and 2 parts of, I guess, tier 2 stone fragment. Yes, sell all commodity items. Oh. So what do you think about this? Not bad at all. That's most you'll get out of me right now. Bring me more materials and I'll whip you up something
Thanks.
grander. This is plenty enough grand as it is. I never knew Zoogle parts were so versatile.
Good, good.
Thanks, glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give the Wren a hell for it and set us free, okay? That's the plan. Oh yeah, I was going to comment on this earlier. Sometimes...
Is this something you're into?
Yeah, these ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
Sometimes you get interesting names out of for currency. Like Kingdom Hearts money is kind of funny because they spell it completely differently, but it works. But here it's like gold instead of gold. And it's like, why not just call it gold at that point? I think since I'm here, rest. Sure. Elemental defense up. Tiny cooking effects details. Increases party's elemental defense by 5%. Increases attack by 16%.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Don't work too hard out there. Coin worlds. The terms refer to Dana and Rena together.
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balseph, nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however, and we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balseph himself. Look, we need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balseph's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
Because we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal, which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balseph?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balseph's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands. Which is why you get the final say. You want out, now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
To free the Danans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renan's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone.
Off we go. What do you have to say? I'm on guard duty here since we have injured folks here. This plan Jeez. Can't work without the help of you guys. We're really counting on you.
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renan Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life and death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Someone's raring to go.
Balseph's castle should be just above us.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing.
Got enough paper at the moment. Alright, the elevator will take you to Glannymead Castle. I mean, I guess I should be glad that it gives me the option to cancel if I really want to. At the same time, I was like, giving me the option to cancel without having me to...
Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renans from the front.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
Maybe that's what it should be if today's not more than one option. It's just a you want to go to this place. Yes,
That's different from the Crimson Grove! Kill him!
keep him busy at the castle's front gate. You slip in through the back.
I hope he's gonna be okay.
Is now really the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
I mean, it's okay to be worried as long as as long as you don't let it distract you too much. Dog ears. Dog ears are simply those of the wise, noble Shiba Inu. Made for those who want to claim their preference for dogs when it comes to pets.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Renars and the others are fighting up ahead. Don't mind us. Follow the rail line in.
Gates of fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close. We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balseph.
When you're done here, however, so I'll head off this way. Good girl. This is probably going to bring things coming. Up. Up. Where is he? Good buddy. Okay. I don't think you're going to be able. I don't know how great you can understand. Here, you make the rest of the wrong way. I know we're in a big fight, but I don't want either of you dying, okay? Best victories earned are the ones where all come out alive. Yep. Pyrrhic victories are not fun.
We should be getting close to the service entrance.
Good. Let's get in there and kick their asses.
If you head down from there, you'll find yourself right by the castle's back entrance. We're counting on you.
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall, or this will be a pretty short story.
No kidding.
It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
And now we have more permanent access to the blazing sword. Flaming Edge, ground attack, flame strike, a sweeping blazing sword attack that burns the area around an enemy to crisp, inflicts self-damage when used. I've not been over fond of taking damage when attacking. There we go. That's what I want. So I suppose we'll go with this route just so it can come out faster. Iron Mask boost attack. Blazing Sword. Burning Wave initiates a searing swing attack that burns Iron Mask's own body, able to down almost any enemy, has a wide range and gains additional strength the more HP is sacrificed.
Where the hell is Balseph? If we don't hurry up and find him...
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't...
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What? I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balseph. Hey.
What?
If there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just...
Just what?
Nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
I think you might have shut her up a lot quicker if you actually told her what you thought. I.e., she's absolutely stunning.
Just a minute.
Luckily for us, he hasn't realized we're here yet. Time to put that sword of yours to good use. Let's move. Flaming Edge, Part 1. Iron Mask can sacrifice HP to use a Flaming Edge, a strong, wide-reaching, blazing sword attack. To do so, hold triangle, square, or X, which will trigger a Flaming Edge after he performs the corresponding art. Flaming Edge moves cost no AG to use. Flaming Edge moves have the added bonus of dealing extra damage to downed enemies. Plus, after learning a certain skill, you continue to hold the button longer, letting you exchange more of Iron Mask's HP for more power.
What are you?
Time to see what this blazing sword can truly do. You're mine! It's over!
Interesting. Each one has a different...
Rising Wyvern!
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
Swallow Blade! Infernal Torrent! Swallow Blade! Here I come! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Boost Strikes. Boost Strikes are one-hit kill attacks performed in tandem with other allies. When you see the word strike on an enemy, press the directional pad to use one immediately. Boost Strikes occur more frequently with lower enemy HP and higher combo counters.
Rising Wyvern! No escape! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Take this! You're finished! Take this! You're mine! I'm not done!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Amazing!
It's amazing just how powerful the Blazing Sword really is. It's a good thing we took them out before they could cause any trouble. But now we have another problem. Yeah, this wall of flames. Do you think this is Balseph's doing? Probably. Looks like they're meant to keep people like us out. Should we try running through them? Don't be stupid. Just because you can't feel pain doesn't mean it won't burn you to a crisp. Well, what do you propose then? I can tell these flames are definitely made of fire astral energy. I'm thinking we use my Master Core to see if we can interfere with it and absorb them with the Blazing Sword. So basically you want me to try using the Blazing Sword on it. Sure, I can do that.
We won.
I kept going to hit R2 to start running, and then wound up in the Iron Mask's map action. Encounter wall of flames that block your way. Approach them and press up on the D-pad to remove them. Over this performing this costs CP each time, so it's best to use this ability in moderation. Wow, that actually worked.
Sure.
See? What did I tell you? That took a lot more out of me than I was expecting, though. Maybe we can save that trick for when we really need it.
We can cross through now.
Good. We're pressed for time.
Kept going to hit R2 earlier to start running and didn't realize that there were skits available. And that's why we triggered the skits without me saying anything. Okay, so it looks like they're giving us an option here. Either clearing the flames or going and attacking. I might actually do both. So I can clear these two out first.
You're mine! It's over! Take this! It's over! Mirage! Here I come!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Now we'll come over here.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Portal blade! Try this! Infernal turret!
Freezing storm!
You're mine!
Hear me!
Damn it! You're mine! You're finished! Mirage!
Mega ray!
You're mine! It's over! Here I come! You're finished! Mirage! You're mine! Portal blade! Try this! Infernal turret! You're mine! It's over! It's over! Burn!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A freezing storm!
Here I come! You're finished! Take this! Mirage!
Cyan instant!
Here I come! I can feel my power growing!
I think that's actually the proper way, and that this is actually locked off. What? Why is the elevator stuck? It seems like we need a specific key to go up there. Let's look around for one. We might find it lying around somewhere on one of the upper floors. Probably also be other ways onto the elevator on upper floors as well.
Looks like there's still some soldiers inside the castle.
It's still less than it would usually be. The diversion must be working.
Everyone,
I won't forgive you!
I'm not done! You're mine! It's over! Mirage! We did it! Infernal turret!
I need to be stronger.
I wonder what that was. What if the dogs just took off suddenly? There's one box. She'll be back in but a moment. Seems to have just been nothing. Either they started playing with each other or they heard something outside. Oh, another skit for us.
Having second thoughts?
no. I was just thinking about the blazing sword. Whenever I hold it, I feel wrong somehow.
Is relying on a sword from a Renin Master Core that repulsive?
It's not about that. It's just... It's hard to explain. It's like the sword is almost too strong.
I don't know what's got you so worried, but in case you forgot, that sword is the only reason we have a fighting chance against a lord.
I know. You don't need to keep telling me.
Well, good. That said, the longer you use it, the more you get burned by it, too. We need to remember to patch you up quickly when that happens. A double-edged sword in every sense. Since you can't feel pain, you'll need to be careful, okay?
Are you actually worried about me?
Is that a problem? Look, I need you if I'm going to take out the Lords, and I can't have you dying on me before that happens. That's my only concern.
Puppies are back, and it seems like one's trying to play with the other one. The other just wants attention from you. Can't get enough of the butt scratches. Bless you. Oh, very soon as well. Bone fragment armor. Armor made by combining together animal and Zoogle bones. Interesting that those are two separate things. The number of small bones used to assemble it affords it little real protection. Plus 20 to other defensive stats. Yeah, we'll start playing around with those more once we've gotten Balseph.
No
Here's
choice.
a healing art! First
I
aid!
owe you one. It's over. Here I come.
Go! Mega Ray!
Here I come. You're finished. We did it. Here I come.
Instant!
Strike.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Almadine has? And a few other things besides.
It's so hot. I can definitely believe they're harvesting fire astral energy. I won't forgive you!
Here I come.
You got spirit.
It's over.
Mega Ray!
You escape. Here I come. Demon Fang. Take this. Try harder. This time. Lightning Wyvern. I'm not done. Next, try this. Infernal.
Nicely done.
Where's the puppies again? Still keep hitting R1 and wrong. Figure out why. Warrior Emblem. Raises attack. Dismissible. Pass it when the goal is to wipe out enemy forces as quickly as humanly possible.
a blip on our radar.
What's going on over there?
Are those armed soldiers ganging up on a kid?
They're attacking him. We have to save him.
You were aiding the rebels, weren't you? Damn embedded. Stop right there! Hey, it's you. Perfect. If I capture you, that should turn our board's mood right around.
You will kneel before our Lord!
We'll see about that.
Are you okay? What were you even doing here?
Working, most likely. Danon's slaves that can't handle manual labor outdoors are put to work in the castles as servants. I'm surprised you didn't know.
The soldiers got really mad all of a sudden and everyone ran away. I was the only one that got caught.
And it's good that we found you, but it's still not safe here. You need to get out of here before any more soldiers find you. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for saving me. Oh, here! You can have this!
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to...
It's not your fault, kid. Don't sweat it. Can I take it instead?
Sure! It's the key to the elevator here. Will it help you guys at all?
Definitely. Thanks, kid. Now get going. And be careful on your way out. So, not too happy about a slave touching you, huh?
This isn't the time. We should keep moving.
You know, for an elevator key, this thing sure is weirdly intricate looking. Why do Renans feel like they have to decorate everything? Don't decorate everything. My guess is that this key is special somehow. Special? How? It's just an elevator key, isn't it? Maybe it works in a particular elevator, like, oh, I don't know, the one that leads to wherever Balseph is lurking? In that case, then that kid really did us a solid. Alright, we should find the elevator it goes to and see where it takes us. Savage key, a key to operate Ganymede's castle's elevator. So fancy it's hard to believe it's a simple key. Shion, Formity 1. Ignis Celestroid, ground attack, 1 gauge, blast strike, fires out a powerful bomb. Sniper blast. If you hold the button to throw a bomb, you'll fire special ammo at a bomb after releasing it, making it detonate more strongly. Special ammo shown to the right of AG can be reloaded with R1 when at 0 or pressing L2 and R1 at any time.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Let's make sure we're not missing anything in here. Nope, there we go. And
This place looks damn near the same on the outside as it does on the inside. Nothing but fire and rocks. I figured a Renin castle would at least be a little more elegant. Instead, it seems this one was very dedicated to a theme.
Is that your idea of a joke? Don't lump the rest of us in with someone like Balseph.
Then why's his place look so grungy?
I guess you could say that's just the majority of what he's into. He likes fire and he likes rocks. He's an egotistical brute without a single shred of class. He even makes everyone call him by his stupid nickname, the Wild Beast. I feel sorry for everyone who's stuck having to work beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
I used to think all Renins were like him. Terrible people obsessed with their own superiority, who are only out to make us miserable. But now, listening to you talk makes me realize that maybe there are some good ones too. Maybe there are a few of you that are different.
Listen, I don't know what kind of Renin you think I am, but I have no intention of getting friendly with you. We clear?
Crystal, believe me, I wasn't about to suggest we go hang out and have a drink after this, that's for sure.
Still hitting L1 to run and accidentally triggering skips.
What the hell is that thing?
A spirit vessel. It's what the Renins use to harvest astral energy from Danans.
So that's where it all ends up, huh? Damn them.
Get lost!
Here I come! You're finished! You're finished! You're mine! Demon Fang! It's over!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I won't forgive you!
Now you'll learn! Demon Fang!
I
Right
tried
here!
it!
Infernal Torrent! It's over!
A freezing storm!
You're mine! Infernal Torrent!
I'm only getting
You're mine! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Take this! Rising
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Life bottles.
Guess this thing needs a different key to activate. What's
Not
this
sure
thing?
why anyone would want to have wasps.
Gotta
when
break
they
through!
sleep.
Take this!
Sorry.
It's over! You're on!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Get lost!
Here I come! It's over!
Mega Ray!
You're finished! You're on!
Take it! It's
You're mine!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kind of on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
These games just have so many skills.
Get lost!
Generally fun, but there's just so many of them.
You're finished! Take this!
Blazing storm! Here, let me help.
Demon Fang!
Birthday!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm only getting searing flame! Reload!
I'm not done!
Blazing storm!
Try harder! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're on!
Onward and upward.
Clear these three out.
Let's dispose
Whatever
of the
behind them.
trash.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Here I come! Demon Fang! Take this! Squirrel Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
By the power of water!
Mirage!
Searing flame!
Nicely done.
That's their attention. Well, if we're full, then we might as well. That is an oddly specific limit. What's this? Castle elevator key. Key to operating plan the castle elevator. Judging by the behavior of scratches, it seems to have been poorly treated over the years. Upwards and onwards. I think this is where the material required to upgrade the weapons again is. Hello.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
No, it is not. We'll definitely come back to him. Oh, there they are. Two of them in one chest. Good, I was mildly worried I'd have to actually fight the thing to get them. Probably have to fight these two to get that, but that's not as daunting a task.
Here I come! You're finished! Infernal Torrent! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're finished! Mirage! Infernal Torrent!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Why is the first one only 8? Now they're all like 16. Garnet. Student that boosts fire and water resistance. Thrives in environments as starkly different as volcanoes and glaciers. Might as well put it on Shion as we don't have anything else equipped to her at the moment. And I imagine having our healer resistant to fire is going to be super important going on.
Hey, about that elevator.
Yeah, I bet that garish-looking key will come in handy for it.
Is there a place to rest in here? The only thing I can think of is the barracks, which I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try if I could see if I can rest at one of the beds. All we gotta do with these two.
Rising light! You got spirit! You're finished! Mirage! Infernal torrent! Take it! Swallow blade! Infernal torrent! You're finished!
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike!
No escape! Rising
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Oh, so the +3 is after the 50%.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising light!
Getting started!
Or I guess penalty.
Freezing storm!
Infernal torrent!
Ice tornado!
This one's mine. Who wants to die next? I've got this.
I
Let a
probably should
marksman
start using
handle it.
those boost skills.
Our work is
more.
done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
What does the map say? Fast travel. Chests. Oh, excuse me. That's annoying. Alright, we'll take the elevator back up to the 4th floor. I don't know which I'd prefer more. The skipping the elevator altogether or actually showing them riding the elevator. Like, I know people
I'd steer
can
clear
find
of that
it.
Zoogle if I were you.
That weak, huh?
I'm going to save. Well, that's interesting. Tells us what we're open on when we look in the load here. Is that a permanent boost? Those are just permanent boosts. Good to know. Now we'll start using them more. Let's see how this goes. I have no faith this will go well. Toxidillo.
Don't get careless.
Yeah, no equipment. Alright. Specifically, we want herbs. First aid. P. Heals one ally's physical ailments. I hope that includes poison. This is probably not going to be helpful. Oh, I can command her to do it. That's interesting. Oh, excuse me.
Don't tell me!
Weak point. Some large enemies have glowing orange spirit cores that can be destroyed after taking such amount of damage. Doing so will break the core and down them. Depending on the enemy, these weak points can also be directly targeted. Ah, there we go.
It's weakened.
This ends now! Mirage! Try this! Infernal Torrent! It's over!
Here, let me help.
Here I come! It's over! Here I come! It's over! No escape!
A freezing
There it is.
storm. Ice tornado.
Take this!
By the
It's
power
over!
of water.
Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame. Reload. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning strike.
Take this! No escape! Now!
Do
on
it.
its reeling!
Take it down.
Down!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Take this! It's over! Mirage! Infernal Torrent! You're mine!
Freezing storm. Ice tornado.
It's gonna attack!
Right. Watch out.
It's over!
There. End it again.
This is...
Searing flame. Reload.
No, I won't finish that
Here's a
statement.
healing arm. First
I
aid.
owe you one!
By the power of water.
You're mine! Swarmer Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent! Mirage!
Searing flame. Reload.
And now, while it's
I'm
reeling,
almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Mirage! Try this! Infernal Torrent! You're finished! Stop! You're mine! It's too much!
First
I
aid.
owe you one! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Reload.
And the strike showed up just as it died.
I'm out. Watch and weep. Searing flame. Reload.
Why is it not taking... Oh, okay. It has a special death animation. An astral flower. A magical flower that grants the owner plus 10 max CP. Its crystallized astral energy gives it an iridescent gleam. Ah, key item to... Can Obtain astral flowers from powerful foes. Astral flowers raise your maximum CP. Giant Zeugles. Giant Zeugles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them.
We won.
What I was about to say before I stopped myself was that seemed like it was very possible to do. Which, as it turns out, it was.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn! No escape! Run! Here I come!
Here, flame of fury! Think again! A freezing storm!
Try harder! Life not scared! Here I come! It's over! Try this! Infernal turret!
I never miss!
Rising Wyvern! Burn in hell!
Do it!
I can feel my power growing.
Use the savage key. Top floor. I think there's a rest stop right before. Hope I'm not misremembering.
This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balseph should be right up ahead.
This
That's
is
what
what
I
I was
figured.
thinking of.
Time to introduce ourselves.
Expecting a healing light will fully restore every character's HP and CP. Once used, however, they become temporarily disabled for a set period. Well, we definitely need it. You sense a mysterious power. Touch it? Yes. All characters' HP and CP fully recovered. And with that, we will save again. The fire lord. Wait, this isn't Avatar.
Finally, it's time to face Balseph.
Speaking of Balseph, how much would you say you actually know about him?
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calaglia, isn't he?
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balseph Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his Fire Master Core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zeugles, just to blow off some steam. With sheer brawn like his, he can knock you out with one hit, and it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a weapon.
Got it. Watch out for his attacks.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition. First, we dodge, then look for an opening. Remember that.
Sounds like our teamwork is really going to be put to the test.
Indeed. Don't screw this up and get us both killed.
I am very much an aggressive playstyle kind of person, so this is not going to be... I think I struggled with this the first time on normal.
Don't move, Balseph! So the vermin scum you call kin stirred up enough trouble for you 2 rats to make it all the way to me, huh? What a pain in the ass. Although, it was pretty impressive of you to deliver it straight into my hands. The Master Core.
You really think we're here to hand it over?
Why, of course not. You see, I'll be taking it back no matter what you say. In any case, this is the end for you. You won't be getting out of here alive.
fools for coming here. Now die!
That was a terrifying
If you
expression.
serve me, don't make me laugh.
You can keep your accursed crown.
We're here to overthrow you and free the dead.
Spare me your weeping, slave.
I'm not done! Here I come! It's over! Out of my way! Now! Infernal turret! Here I come! It's over!
Try to resist.
A freezing storm.
Here I come!
Ice tornado.
He's like a brick wall.
But he's wide open when he's in the air. I'll shoot him out of the sky.
Make sure you don't miss.
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Stop
Try
trying to
harder!
resist.
Not a chance!
Cyan instant. Here's a healing arc. Think again.
I think I missed that you could do that the first time through. Special boost strikes. When fighting powerful foes upon fulfilling certain conditions, a D-pad icon may appear on the screen above an enemy. When this happens, quickly press it to activate the character's boost attack and turn the tables on the opponent. I didn't actually see the symbol. I was just following through with what she had said to do, so...
Mirage! Try this! Infernal turret! Take this! Slash!
Cyan
Try this!
instant.
Infernal turret!
Won't beat me!
Mega ray. By the power
You're
of
mine! You're mine! You're finished!
Mega ray. By the power of mine.
You're mine!
By the power of water. Gemini aqua.
It's over!
Cyan instant.
Demon Fang! Take this!
Searing flow.
Shield! It's you and me!
Reload.
Shield!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Alphen. Alphen. Iron Mask. Balseph's escaping. Come on.
Nice to see his face finally.
Running from a slave, Balseph?
Know your place, insolent boy. Up here, I've got more than enough space to crush you. This time your mask won't be the only thing that cracks.
That is enough.
Let go! What the hell is that?
It's manifested astral energy. Not only that, it's alive.
Astral energy? From the spirit vessel? But wait, that was harvested for me. And that energy is supposed to be mine. It was the two of you. I knew it all along. And you'll pay! Meddling flame! Look what you did!
Without your spirit vessel or your master core, you're nothing.
Shield, watch out!
That
thing's huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames.
Mirage! You're mine! You're mine!
Reload! I'm out of ammo. Watch it.
Here I come! You're finished!
Let me help.
Stupid insect!
That monster's attacking. Look out! Here's a healing arc.
It's too much! getting ready to attack. I owe you one. You're finished. Stop running with this. Out of my way. Here I come. Try harder. Now. Strike.
That fire monster's causing us a lot of trouble.
Let me take a crack at it. Here I come.
Ready?
Here it comes. Down you go.
You really don't mess around.
Now, while he's down.
Searing
Mirage.
Reload!
Try this.
There!
Brutal turret.
Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern.
You're in trouble now.
Magna Ray!
You failed.
Here.
Now what?
Watch out! We need to stop him!
Try this. Brutal turret. You're finished. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
But why? Do you not possess the blood of a Renin? Why then would you turn against your own kind? It's always been the way of the Renin for the strongest to survive. And yet, you have allied yourself with a filthy Danon. You traitor! Tell me why. Why bring ruin and devastation to your own kind? Speaks like you should die!
A monster made up of astral energy? How do we even...
If this sword is made of astral energy as well, maybe...
Did it. We brought down the wall.
Iron Mask, your face is exposed.
This is...
Wakey, wakey, sunshine. About time, too.
a week? You mean that whole time I was...
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion, you healed me?
In case you'd forgotten, we've still got 4 lords to defeat. You dying would have only slowed things down.
What about Balseph's troops?
We've got them on the ropes. While you've been getting your beauty sleep, most of the remaining Renans have either surrendered or fled. You slaying Balseph was the catalyst we'd been waiting for. Thanks to you, Calaglia is finally free. You have my gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Man... Forgive me. Alphen. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of him, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
I wish I could.
Memory's still giving you grief, eh? I see. Still, no sense in beating yourself up. You've remembered your name. The rest will come in time.
So, what happens now?
Oh, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute. You name it, anything and everything starts from scratch. But enough of that. You've just woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire, and take a look at the view. It's a sight too many Danans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
The Gates of Fire.
I'll be your chaperone. Last thing we need is you tripping on a pebble and missing another week.
Remind me to laugh next time.
Alfred, Emissary of Liberation. Speeds up the rate of AG recovery. Ooh, that might be worth saving up for. That is definitely worth saving up for. She's getting close-ish. We'll probably try and take on the giant Zoogle from the side quest. Actually, what is that skill panel? Okay, so that was taking in the one I just earned. Okay, do I... Sure, I'll probably forget about it next time.
That blazing sword's turned out to be even stronger than I expected. With that much sheer power, elemental types are hardly a concern anymore. You can bring practically any foe down to their knees in a flash.
Don't count on me being able to pull off another Gates of Fire. That only happened because I had the help of that spirit vessel monster too.
Still, you did defeat Balseph with it, which means it can also take down the other lords. That's enough for me. Besides, if it was any stronger, your body wouldn't be able to handle it. Have you forgotten what happened after we finished off Balseph?
No. But aren't you scared of having that much power inside of you? Even a little?
Why would I be? Power provides opportunity. You don't expect me to simply throw it away, do you?
No, I get it. It's a good ace to have up our sleeve, that's for sure. I'll make the most of it. Well, as much as I can without becoming charcoal.
And with that, I think I'm going to call it today. That was pretty productive. We got Shion new clothes, took down Balseph, and Calaglia is free. So I guess next time we'll be exploring a little more about Calaglia, checking out the what was behind the Gates of Fire, and seeing if there's any more side quests to do. Thank you for coming, and enjoy the rest of your day.